Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hoosick Valley High School in Cheshire, where today it is Coaches versus Cancer, a very, very big annual Saturday here in Northern Berkshire. Rick Bua, John Byrne, and Joanne Hurlbut, thanks for joining us, everybody. And we are just getting ready to start the third ball game, and it's going to be the Lady Blue Devils of Drury taking on the Monument Mountain Spartans. Thanks again for joining us, and it's really a pleasure to be here at Hoosick Valley. A little out of our ordinary area, John, because we do so many games at McCann and at Drury High School, but we're right at midcourt. We've got a great seat. And these two teams played opening night, John, and it's really hard to tell sometimes what a team will do opening night. All they have is a week and a half or two of practice and the Bucky Bullet Jamboree, of course, here in Northern Berkshire. And Drury did not play well that night. They lost to Monument at the Bucky Bullet Gym, 65-60. It's a game where they trailed early and they just had a hard time catching up.
Well, when you trail 18-5, and you're down 13 points quickly, that's a tough one for any team, whether boys or girls. So yeah, they fell behind quick, and then they kind of battled there. But certainly, two different teams now. I think Drury has found their way. As you stated, it's your first game. You don't know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. So, as time moves on and, they get their legs better, better shape. They define themselves, what the offenses are, what their defenses are. So certainly it'll be a different game tonight. So you got it. And let me tell you, you did do all the stats here, Ricky, but that Haran with 33 points, that has to be a mission to stop a little bit or slow down.
Right. Fiona Haran, the 6-foot center for Monument, torched Drury for 33 in the first meeting. And also in double figures was Destiny Brown with 17 and Meredith Powell with 10. So there's 60 points of the 65 for the Spartans. Drury that night was led by Brooke DeJaneiro and Haley Schick, their two senior guards, at 15 and 14. But they got balanced scoring. There was Tess Zoidel had 9, Kayla McGrath had 7, Laura Thomas had 7. So if they can do that today, I think Drury's going to be fine. But you're right, John. We're in the beginning of the second half of the season, or just a little beyond that. And Drury actually is playing a little bit better basketball than Monument right now. Monument comes in sub 500 at 5-6, 0-2 in the north. Drury comes in 6-5, 3-0 in the south. So they're headed for different areas right now. And Monument lost to Lee earlier. They lost to Greylock, so they've had some trouble with the southern teams. And hopefully, Coach Ian Downey's Lady Devils will be up to the task today. And this is their last chance, John, at least this season, to knock down a Northern Division team. Other than Hoosick Valley game, Drury was very competitive, losing to Monument, as I said earlier, by 5, losing to Wacona by only a few points in overtime. Pittsfield in a game you and I did, where they stuck with them the whole game, and only lost by single digits, and lost to 10 to Taconic down in Pittsfield. So the Blue Devils, this is where they got hot last year and racked off 7 in a row, and Coach Downey's hoping that today will be the same thing. So don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost ready for tip-off.
The third game of the Coaches versus Cancer Showcase will be between the Lady Blue Devils of Drury and the Lady Spartans of Monument Mountain. Here are today's starting lineup. First, for the visiting Lady Blue Devils of Drury, at 2, senior Brooke DeJaneiro. At 3, senior Haley Schick.
Referees for today's game is Reggie Leonard, Bill Hendry, and Steve Ives. For the Drury Blue Devils, coached by Ian Downey, his regular starting lineup, but Brooke DeJaneiro, Haley Schick, Allison Felix, Laura Thomas, and Tess Zoidel. For Monument, Meredith Powell, Fiona Haran, Lauren Kinney, Maya Cooney, and Destiny Brown.
What I wanted to say, Rick, was that the Drury Blue Devils have changed immensely from that first game. And if nothing else, just like freshman McGrath has changed, everybody defined their roles now. and he's got his substitution roles. So for at least we'll speak for the Devils. I think they've been, refine themselves, meaning they found their way and what they want to do.
It took them a little time last year because Coach Downey in his first year was bringing in a brand new program offensively and defensively, and it took them the second half of the season to get settled in. But they settled a little bit quicker this year. And I talked to Coach Downey not too long ago, and he told me there were certain things he wanted to implement, but he said, I don't need to do that right now. I've got time. So he took baby steps with him this year.
Here's a difference in size here. Wow, this lady's tall, 6 foot.
Oh, at least it's probably 6'1" anyway, John.
Yeah, she's tall.
And it's controlled logically by the Spartans. Meredith Powell with the basketball, guarded by Haley Shook.
Devils are playing lady to lady here, defense. Nice move.
First shot is no good, and Haran comes out with the rebound. She tracked it down, goes up the shot, and drains it.
Bouncing it in, yeah.
And already she's off to a quick start.
They really backed off earlier. Let her have her way.
Yeah, that rebound was a rebound on the floor, too.
Yes.
DeGennaro's going to take her first three of the ball game and drains it.
Boomba, 3 for DeGennaro.
Third ball game of 6 here at Hoosick Valley High School today. Here's DeGennaro with a steal. Work goes up, and the ball was blocked, but with the body. And Meredith Powell's going to get called for the foul. But I look like a lot of ball.
I'll tell you, we were for Drury, but we got to be a little honest.
Oh,
It looked like all ball.
It did to me, too.
But, hey, the bonus is she's going to the line.
Brooke DeGennaro averaging 16.6 points a game. At the line, she'll get 2. First one, she gets the roll.
Bounce it in. A little friendly rims here. Not every place is so friendly with the rim. Meaning they bounce harder or bounce less.
Brookie's second shot is off. Coming on with the rebound is Mia Cooney. There's Meredith Powell to Haran.
The offensive.
There's Destiny Brown with the left hand, puts it up, can't get the roll.
Got a rebound.
She got her own rebound, puts it up, and in.
So, Brown.
First 2 for Destiny Brown. That ties the score at 4.
Oh, Holly.
Shook stop, short pop is going to be off the back iron, no good. Zoido fighting for the rebound, and it goes off of Monument. So it's going to be Drury basketball. Only a minute and a half played so far here at Hoosick Valley. Score tied at 4. Alex and Felix will put the ball in play right underneath their own hoop.
Oh, uncontested.
Haley Shook for a 3, going to be off the front iron. Here comes Destiny Brown with the rebound. She's trying to push it a little bit. And knocking the ball away, or trying to, is Felix.
Wow. Very quick here.
And the pass intended for Cooney is well over her head. But
Wilt Chamberlain
John,
couldn't
again,
stop that one.
you and I enjoy and have been covering Drury basketball for 10 seasons now, boys and girls. And every time we do a game, the team that we do it for is understaffed, or not understaffed, undersized. I'm sorry. Good rebound by Zoido there on the miss.
And
cross court.
Nice, quick passes.
DeGennaro's going to get a 3 from the top of the key, goes in and out, no good. Laura Kinney with the rebound. She'll just walk the ball up the floor.
Well, the Kinney name pretty synonymous to.
Oh my goodness gracious, yes.
To the Great Barrington area, or to just sports, really. What a rip out there, and nobody's going after it.
Ferran does track it down for her team.
Nice bounce pass.
7 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. She's looking for Haran. Haran turns around, shoots, and drains it.
What a tough angle as she used the backboard. I don't know how she got that one.
I don't either. 6'4" Monument.
Oh, that one could. Nice move by Shook to come to the ball.
Haley's got to dribble that basketball, John.
Yeah,
she's capable of doing it. She's got to put it on the floor. Luckily, after the tie-up, the possession arrow was with Drury, so they'll retain possession.
Yeah, I think just getting her feet wet here in the games. I'm sure she will after. You don't want to stand there without dribbling too often.
They got to watch those passes.
Pass to nowhere right now. That was
Yeah, just too many passes.
Did
Brooks going to launch a long bomb and drains it.
Wow, that's an NBA three. Boomba, 3 for DeGennaro.
7-6 Drury. 4:45 left here in the first quarter. Kind of a back and forth game so far. There's Powell's shot, no good, but there's Haran up and in.
Yeah, you can't defend that.
She's basically continuing what she did in their first meeting, John.
Yep, 6 early points. DeGennaro and Haran. DeGennaro with another
off the rim,
attempt.
no good. Rebound by Brown. They're going to run. Here comes Powell.
She's trying to get her right hand back in motion.
Puts it up and in.
Yes, she did.
Great ball control. Used her left hand and drained it.
Early
Mary Powell.
action. I thought you'd take that one, Allison. Oh.
As they saw Laura Thomas on the baseline, but it's deflected. In comes Anna Dix. In comes Kayla McGrath for Thomas and Zoido. Kind of a regular substitution pattern that Coach Ian Downey has come up with and seems to be working, so it's kind of sticking right with it.
Wicked deep. Again.
Back iron.
And I think it's going to be, off of Dix. No, I guess it's Drury ball.
Yeah, Drury basketball.
Well, had to be off of Spartan then.
Here's Haley Shook.
Not shot ready, though. You got to be shot ready when that ball comes in.
Shook for 3. No good, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Monument basketball.
I like to see her ready when it comes in instead of the first thought process is to pass, is to shoot and then pass.
And we've got our first timeout called with 3:52 left in the first quarter. It's 10-7, the home team. The home team, of course, ladies and gentlemen, today in their whites with their maroon trim are the Monument Mountain Spartans, and the Drury Blue Devils in their traveling blues and white lettering. But, I have not seen Monument Mountain, John. I read a lot about them. I follow them on iBerkshire and Mass Live. I look at the box scores. But you put a name to a face when you do a game. And the 3 top scorers of Brown and Powell and Haran, they certainly don't disappoint. But if you can control one of them or a couple of them, then you're always going to be in the game. But girls basketball is funny, John. There's been a lot of upsets this year. There's been some upsets with boys basketball. When you look at a score online or in the paper, and you're a bit surprised sometimes.
Yeah,
you never know.
You never know.
Rivalry games, or you just don't know one night to another.
It's rivalry games, and if one team gets hot and the other one cools off, I think in a game of basketball in high school at least, any team can win most time. 9 out of 10 games. So you shoot well that night, you're in for a great opportunity to win.
DeGennaro almost with a steal on the inbounds pass.
Yeah.
There's some pressure.
No 10-second clock in girls basketball.
Here's Meredith Powell. Shot in the corner is no good, but rebound is up and in and count it.
Wow.
Destiny Brown and one.
Now, you don't see that very often, Rick. A catch, it was almost just like a temporary catch and put back without even bringing her arms down. I think that was by number 11, McGrath, I look like. No.
It's on DeGennaro, her first.
DeGennaro, yeah. Her first.
Destiny Brown, the junior at the line. A little hard off the iron.
Over the back.
We're gonna get a foul finally over the back on. That's probably the first one she deserved on Fiona Haran.
Mm-hmm.
Her first. Five-point Monument lead here at 12-7.
I'd like to see Allison get involved with the scoring a little bit more today. She got shut out the other night, and I just think it was just not many shots. She didn't take many.
There's a steal. Here comes Powell. All the way, puts it up and in.
Powell pretty much left-handed there all the way.
Balanced scoring event with the 3 kids that I told you to do all their scoring. Anna Dix gets blocked, and Haran takes it away.
Well, that ain't going to help much tonight. She usually has a size advantage. Tonight she's not. You're going to have to do a little bit ball faking.
Good job by Allison Felix on the tie-up. It's going to be Monument basketball, however. Still 3:02 left here in the first quarter. Monument on a little mini run here. Here's There's a nice block and a travel. Good job there by Anna Dix, John.
Yeah, it was like a big bang. I didn't
Yeah.
know what was going to happen there. It was solid contact, but Dix had her ground.
Fiona
didn't go
Horan
into her.
reminds me of a mini Rebecca Lobo from yesteryear.
Oh,
With
geez.
Southwick High School and UConn. McGrath from the corner, going to be a little bit long.
But
Dix
what-
goes up, no good. Rebound by Horan.
Yeah, nice catch by Dix, but just the putback no good.
Meredith Powell can really dribble that basketball, John. The stop, pop, back iron, no good. Rebounded by Shook. Haley trying to push it. Draining a little spunk offensively here in the last couple of minutes. Shook stops, pops, no good. Trying for the rebound is Anna Dix, fighting for it. She's got it. They got to make something here. They got to do something here, John. McGrath drives baseline, goes up. Oh, can't get it to go. Gets it back. Still can't get it to go.
Well, it's her opposite hand.
Yep.
She's left-handed, and
Yep.
she was putting them up right, which,
And Brown are going to get a touch foul on Allison Felix.
yeah, only the second on the team, pretty much letting them play. And that's, advantage on both teams, really.
Drury hasn't scored in quite a while here.
Oh,
Really,
yeah, they've been stuck on 7.
Yeah, it's been at least 3 minutes, I would say.
Oh, good move there.
Powell all the way. Nice look underneath and a foul on Dix. And going to the line will be Maya Cooney for 2.
Anna doesn't get cheated out there.
Well, she may not have jumping ability, but she uses her size to her advantage.
Yeah,
She
she's
does a real
tall,
nice
long
job.
arms. Yep.
Blocks a lot of shots, gets a lot of rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Cody's first shot at it is in and out.
They gave it to number 2, and I don't believe that could be possible.
You give it to DeGennaro?
Well,
Oh,
that's
wow.
what they've gotten marked.
Okay. All right, well,
I don't know if that can't be correct. Dix is the one that hit it. I'm not going to mark her for a second.
second one is no good. Rebound, same players. DeGennaro with the basketball.
They got to set a pick for her. You know what I mean?
Got a foul on Lauren Kinney.
Kinney. I smile every time because that name's been around forever and ever.
Yeah, they're not keeping the fouls up on the scoreboard, John. They got 10 for
Yeah.
Drury, nothing for Monument. So I can't tell you how many fouls.
Yeah,
are.
you got people doing the table that probably are not normal people that do it. With the official scoring, I mean.
McGrath's going to launch a 3. Back iron. Into the ballgame for the first time is number 14, Bella Saporito. Is that on DeGennaro?
That one is. So I'm going to give her second. I'm not even going to look at the scoreboard. I don't think they know what they're doing.
No, they're not keeping them.
All they're doing is just putting the scores.
So that's 2 for Brooke. I got only 1 for Allison Felix. So.
But I mean, everybody's volunteering their time.
Yeah, no, I'm not being critical at all.
But they should be doing a little bit better accuracy than that.
Haley goes up. The shot's blocked. Saved by Allison. Allison's going to stop, take a pop, and drain.
Nice. All right, Allison. I was hoping that she'd shoot more.
Finally broke that long drought, and it's 14-9.
Hopefully they get the score right, at least. Oh, look at that easy play.
Easy play.
Wow.
And
8
Horan
points.
scores again.
She got 8.
45 seconds left here in the first quarter.
She's such an asset in girls basketball to be that tall and athletic.
Katie Booth in the game for the first time.
She's got to move. They're going to call 5 seconds on her. Kind of a mismatch there in height.
McGrath goes up and drains it. Nice little floater by Kayla.
Yeah, she's on the scoreboard. Little run here.
16-11.
Can they make one more stop and one more basket? Oh, yeah, they stopped themselves.
Last shot for Drury here. Well, Drury was stuck on 7 for longest time, John. At least 3.5, 4 minutes.
Well, number 33, how do you say her name? Pasecki or something like Skeeter.
Pajeski?
Yeah, she's
Helen
tall.
Pajeski, number 33, a junior. Yeah, she's in the game.
She's very tall too. She's got to be 5'10", 5'11". You got to look to shoot, not just grab it and look to pass every time.
They got, yeah.
When you got to know the clock. Got to know the clock there.
Yeah, I would have had DeGennaro on the floor for that possession. I know she needed a little breather, but
Well, with 2 fouls, he's got to be careful with her, too.
you got the ball with 10 seconds, you got to get a shot off, and Drury could not get a shot off. So they did close the gap a little bit. We're at the end of one here at Hoosick Valley, Coaches versus Cancer. It's 16-11, Monument Mountain. And in the first game today, Coach John Jacoby's Lady Mounties of Mount Greylock got back on the winning ways by knocking off Palmer 30-28. Maddie Ross, high score for Greylock with 9. And when you score 30, sometimes you don't have kids in double figures, John, but there was some average balance scoring right across the board for Coach Jacoby. So nice win for Greylock against Palmer. And in a real good ball game, John, that we were here just prior to ours. And a literally last second shot as the clock was going off.
Yep.
The Lee Wildcats beat, and I'm going to say slightly upset, Mahar, 45-43.
Well, certainly I would say that was the case. But even the first game when I talked to Coach John Jacoby outside was that it was a tight game all the way, and they just happened to survive. And it was a great win, makes them 5-7. And he was, a tight game. And then, as you just said, tight game. I think today you'll see a lot of tight games. I think they try to match them up equally. So they are good games. And certainly –
yeah, Maher's a good team, John. Maher is at least on our High School Basketball Weekly show. We've got them in Division III, ranked 5th behind South Hadley.
Wow, big win.
Yeah, that was a huge win, yeah.
Because, again, maybe you can explain that maybe after our next timeout or something, that the Walker system and who you play and how it's rated to your schedule. And that means a lot when you can be an opponent that's a higher level than you.
Spartans basketball to start the second quarter. You put the 8 minutes up on the clock.
That was a force. They forced it in there.
But you know what, John? You got, like you said, you got Helen Pajeski in there, and she herself is close to 6-footer.
Yeah, she's 5'10", 5'11" all day.
Yeah.
Oh, she was wide open. They didn't looking for the big girl, and she put the ball to the floor by mistake.
And the three is no good.
Oh,
Getting
position
the rebound
for
is Pajeski, stolen away by Drury.
Yeah.
Definitely undersized. Definitely. Katie Booth goes up and scores.
Number
off the
23.
glass. Katie Booth, the sophomore.
That was Tess Zoido, actually, number 23 that scored, Ricky.
Oh, it was? It was
Tess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm going to make that correction.
That's kind of her move. She likes that move, and she's made it several times. So, yeah.
And little floater,
wow.
No good rebound, and we got a foul.
Yeah, we're
got a foul on Monument. So again, John, we've got volunteers doing this. So these aren't the Hoosick Valley regular crew that does the boys and girls games up here.
It said 13. There's a 13 out there.
Well, I see 16, 13.
I see out here in the front is or a 31. It was one or the other. Might have been on 31.
Oh, I'm talking about the score, John.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to give you the fouls, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. McGrath is fouled by Pajeski.
There we see that one right away.
Pajeski, I'm sorry.
I wish that scoreboard actually did work. And to me, I know it's nice that people do that, but I think you kind of rely on that being somewhat accurate.
Well, we're trying to call the game and keep score at the same time, so we rely on the scoreboard for the fouls at least. Haley goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound by Monument. Still a one-possession game here. Bella Saporito.
Oh, nice pull-out by Booth there.
Here's McGrath. Bounce pass to Haley Shook, just a little short.
Everything but the finish.
And those are the ones you got to have, John.
Yeah.
You got to have those. You got to have the majority of them anyway. Meredith Powell looking for somebody to pass to. Stolen away by Haley Shook.
Came off the hands. She blew right by Monument players.
Can't get it to go. Haley Shook is doing everything she can possibly do except put the ball in the hoop right now. And we got a foul on Kayla McGrath.
Well,
it was inevitable.
Kayla has to understand that you can't ride, even though you're not impeding on her. But if you ride long enough, they're going to call that foul. even though she's not really making an offensive move at her, but a lot of times they'll call that ride. All right, so we got Saporito.
Yeah, Bella Saporito. Her first shot is no good.
All right, so we got a bunch of new players into the game. This is their first attempts at the foul shot, as far as I got.
No, Destiny Brown had an and one, remember, early on?
Oh, did she?
Yeah. Second one is no good. Rebounded by Brooke DeGeneiro.
Did she make it?
No, she didn't, John.
Okay.
McGrath is tripped up and fouled
by number 12.
Caitlin Decker.
Yeah.
Number 12, her first. McGrath's going to take a three.
Back rim.
And it comes down to Lauren Kinney. She'll walk it up the floor, guarded by McGrath. Shot no good, rebounded by DeGeneiro. Horan wasn't anywhere near under there for a defensive rebound, John.
Right.
Laura Thomas's shot is blocked.
Got to be shot ready, get rid of it quick with these girls. They're even 25's tall.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible, John. I mean, you and I say this all the time about how the Drury girls and boys, the McCann girls and boys, how outsized they are.
Well, this is a tall girls team.
Yeah,
this is very
much,
tall.
Very much.
Nice attempt at a bounce pass.
The steal by DeGeneiro.
McGrath
going to pick it, save it.
Got it. Uh-oh, you can see that one was going to go.
The passes are not crisp for the Blue Devils. They're throwing into
forcing,
a crowd.
Yeah, they're forcing them almost. They got to slow down. They had the whole shot clock.
Still 16-13. 5:10 left here, second quarter. Turnaround shot is no good. DeGeneiro with the rebound. Allison Felix goes up, but nothing. Just really didn't have a lot of control, John.
With the size.
Here's Mary Powell.
I'll state it in a minute here.
Here's another steal. Let's see if they can do it this time. Shot is up and finally in by Allison.
Allison Felix.
That was much better.
You got to know who you're playing. You have to be shot ready and take your jump shots tonight, three-pointers. You're not going to get a lot of in-paint points tonight with the height of the Monument Mountain. You got to just change your game just a little bit, unless you got a layup.
You got a 3-second violation. So right now, Coach Steve Sewell is going to call timeout. He's not really happy with the way his offense is flowing either. He's turned the ball over several times, and they have not scored here, John. So far was 16-11 at the end of one, and with 4:25 left, it's 16-15. Drury on a little mini run of their own. Well, folks, if you like high school basketball, you would love our weekly show, High School Basketball Weekly, shown 3 times on Northern Berkshire Community Television, channel 1302. If you have Spectrum Cable, you'll find us. We used to be on channel 16, and about a year ago, Spectrum moved us to the higher channels. We are channel 1302, Northern Berkshire Community Television, educational access. Games are replayed 3 times, and also the program High School Basketball Weekly also shown 3 times on Thursdays at 7:30 p.m., Saturday mornings at 10 a.m., and Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Tim Morey and yours truly with a weekly recap of Western Mass Division 3 and 4 and Berkshire County Division 3 and 4 boys and girls high school action. We have a player of the week, we have a featured player, we have phone interviews, we have in-studio guests, and it's a lot of fun, and you can learn a lot about the kids that you go out and watch every day. So continue to go out and support your local teams wherever you're watching this from. If you can't watch it on Spectrum, on the cable, on channel 1302, you can also get it online, the webcast at northernberkshirecommunitytelevision.org, and also on YouTube television. On the search engine on the top, just type in Northern Berkshire Community Television and look for High School Basketball Weekly.
Okay, after that timeout.
Drury with a chance to take the lead here. Laura Thomas goes up off the glass. Oh, in and out, no good. And we got to travel.
Well, we got to travel. Yep, number 25.
Laura took it really hard to the glass and just couldn't get it to fall. You take a look at the Drury girls; they look almost the same height, John.
I know. Look at that. Oh, she should have been shot ready.
Here's McGrath. Shot
Oh,
swish!
Boomba.
And Drury retakes the lead.
Her 5th point. And up by 2 is Drury now.
18-16 Blue Devils. Here's Powell. And another turnover.
Off the hands of the offensive player.
Here's Brooke off the glass a little bit too hard. Rebound by Allison Felix. Tess Zoidel, short shot, drains it.
Yeah, Zoidel with a 2. She was shot ready. Got it and took it. Put it right up.
Tess. 20-16 Blue Devils. Some pressure here.
Her head's down going right, though.
Got
And there's your
backcourt.
turnover.
No, it was deflected, I guess, John.
Okay.
It had to have been deflected. That's the only thing. Here's Powell all the way to the hoop and puts it up. No good. Rebound by Zoidel. McGrath saves it for Drury. Not a sharp outlet pass there. Brooke with a long boom ball goes in and out. And it's going to be off Zoidel.
Yeah. Cut one starter back in.
Yeah, Destiny Brown back in. She's in for Caitlin Decker. And Powell's still in. And Ferran still in. And Cooney's still in. And we got a blocking foul. I think it's going to be on McGrath.
Yeah, I don't. If it's on Brooke, she'd be in big trouble for her 3rd. 12. Okay, it's McGrath's 2nd. We have no help on the foul thing tonight, so.
Maybe we can check the books at halftime, John. Maybe get off to a fresher start. If I had known that, I would have paid a little bit more attention to the fouls.
Yeah, we're unofficial, that's for sure, but.
Pass in the corner. Oh, all alone underneath, but a shot won't go. Tipped around.
Here comes Brooke.
Goes up and lays it. Oh, she's having that trouble with that right hand again, John.
Then go to the left side. She could have used it.
She's missed a lot of layups recently anyway with the right side. Oh, no. Oh, beautiful.
What a look.
Tess Zoidel was looking for cutting Laura Thomas, but it was just too far over her head. That had 2 points written all over. Haley Shook back in the game for Kayla McGrath. Yeah, Brooke, I noticed on a lot of games you and I do, on a lot of steals, when she's a lefty. When she goes in with the right hand, sometimes she can't get it to go.
Well, you got to go where the stronger hand is if you can.
There's a tie-up by Tess Zoidel.
Sometimes you can't, but when you can, use your strong hand.
No, the possession arrow is going to be with the Blue Devils as Mackenzie Dobert, sophomore, number 33 in the game for, I believe, the first time this afternoon. So
yes.
Drury with a 20-16 lead. They have outscored Monument 9-0 here on a 9-0 run.
With the possession.
And the ball
yeah.
to start the second quarter.
Well, with the Spartans, Ricky, we'll wait till they get the ball.
Here's Dober. She takes it to the hoop, puts it up, and draws a foul, and I like that, John.
And she took it to the rim.
The sophomore did the thing. I love it when the kids put the ball on the floor and they take it to the hoop.
25.
Mia Cooney. Can't tell you how many. I've only got one for her, but it could be more.
Maya Cooney, yeah.
Mackenzie Dober, who we've seen at the line quite a bit, is a fairly good free throw shooter, John. She's another lefty on the team. Got the first one. Does a nice job. Bella Saporito in for Destiny Brown again. But Coach Steve Sewell's Spartans are really struggling offensively.
Well, that's
second one is also good.
Nice swish.
2 for 2 for Dober, and it's 22-16 Blue Devils.
Now they got the ball. You got to work it into the number 22 Haran in a couple of passes and let her move, and she can even get her own rebounds offensively. There you go.
There it is. Yeah, and drains it.
That's all you got to do.
That's going to work 90% of the time. It's Haran.
10th point. Oh, right to the defender.
And the layup is in.
By number 11.
That's Powell.
That's Powell. Her 6th point. A little comeback here.
Oh, and a three for Zoidel.
Zoidel with a boomba 3 right on time.
25-20 Drury as Monument scored on their last 2 possessions. Here's a steal by Brooke. Oh, stolen back.
And deflected by Brooke. Or blocked, if you want to call it.
Anna Dix in for Tess Zoidel. She's going to come out for a breather. Big smile on her face.
Oh, yeah, she gave him great minutes right there. And she hit a big 3.
There's Horan. Got it.
Got it.
Hard to stop. Hard to stop if you don't have the artillery.
Nope. Nice touch, though. That's what we don't say. Is
25-22.
She's got a nice
Brooke
touch.
with a long NBA bomb, back iron. Rebound's going to come down, and Brooke is trying for it.
It's gonna be off Brooke, but what a hustle play.
Great job. Great job. A couple floorboards for Brookie, but he gave it all she had there. 40 seconds left here in the second quarter. Drury with a 3-point lead.
Oh, by mistake, number 23 with the basket there.
Lauren Kinney with her first basket of the night. 25-24.
Deflected off of Horan into her hands. Oh, what a pass!
Anna Dix puts it in! What a beautiful look by Brooke DeJaneiro.
Dix with a deuce. Back and forth.
27-24. 15 left.
Can they take the last shot? I don't think so.
Can Monument take the last
shot? That's what I'm saying. I don't think they can.
Shot no good. Rebound by Shook.
A lot of time. Here comes DeJaneiro.
She puts it up, and it's a little short.
It would have counted.
Yep. If the ball wasn't deflected, Brooke probably had another breakaway layup. But nevertheless, Drury with a nice quarter, scoring 18 points, John.
Yep.
To only 8, outscoring Monument 18-8, and it was 16-11 Monument after 1, and Drury will take a 27-24 lead into halftime. So it was back and forth all the way. Drury very stagnant for about 4 minutes or so in the first quarter, and then broke that right at the end of the first quarter and dominated the second quarter, I think.
Yes, they did.
If it wasn't for Fiona Horan, the 6'1" center, the junior center. By the way, I never mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, that there's only 2 seniors on the team, Meredith Powell and Lauren Kinney, and they're just loaded with juniors. So very, very talented team down there at Great Barrington, as well as Coach Ian Downey's Blue Devils. So we're at halftime. It's 27-24 Drury. Don't go away. We will be right back with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to high school basketball here on Northern Berkshire Community Television. It's Coaches versus Cancer Day here at Hoosick Valley High School, the 6th annual Coaches versus Cancer. This is the 3rd of 6 ball games played today up here at Hoosick, and at halftime, it's the Drury Blue Devils 27 and the Mighty Mountain Spartans 24. The first half scoring, first of all, for the Lady Spartans, they were led by Fiona Horan, who torched Drury for 33 in their first meeting. She has 12 at halftime. 6 for Meredith Powell, 4 for Destiny Brown. So they've been held at least controlled so far. They're the top 3 scorers every game, in and out for Coach Steve Sewell. 4 points, or I'm sorry, 4. I said 4, and 2 points for Lauren Kinney. For the Drury Blue Devils, much more balanced scoring. They were led by Tess Zoidel and Brooke DeJaneiro, each with 7. 5 for Kayla McGrath, 4 for Allison Felix, and 2 apiece for Mackenzie Dober and Anna Dix. 27-24 Drury. Drury trailed 16-11 after 1. Had a great second quarter and took a 27-24 lead into halftime. Brooke DeJaneiro with a last-second shot. It would have counted if it had gone in, but was just a little bit offline after a steal. So both teams are out on the floor. Coach Steve Sewell for Monument, Coach Ian Downey for the Drury Blue Devils. First game today, won by the Mount Greylock Mounties. Coach John Jacoby's squad knocking off Palmer 30-28 in a low-scoring tussle, but nevertheless, it's a much-needed win for Coach Jacoby. Congratulations to the Lady Mounties. And also Lee on a last-second floater upset Mahar 45-43. Mahar a contender for D3 this season. So here we go. Second half action, Monument with the basketball.
Well, we get the advantage now of the Spartans in front of us.
Oh, just saved by Meredith Powell.
Yeah, she's mostly down at left-handed, but
Lauren
she's not
Kinney,
bad.
Wasn't looking for the basketball. Powell, a great ball handler. Destiny Brown with a long shot.
Wow.
Drains a 3.
Wow. I mean, the boom bot 3.
That's her first boom bar of the afternoon, John.
Her 9th point, but she just caught it and fired it like Shook
Bailey
did.
Shook's going to throw in no good.
Almost the same thing. Just missed. I'm glad she shot it, though. You got to be shot ready. If you're open, take it.
Powell dribbles well with both hands.
Well, yeah, I think the game plan is to get into
To Horan, yeah. Little floaters up and in, and Monument has the lead.
Kinney.
Lauren Kinney with her 4th point of the afternoon. 29-27 Monument.
There goes Allison.
Allison shot back iron.
Good for her, though, to take the shot.
Tries to get her own rebound, but Powell comes away with it.
I don't think she takes enough of them, so I'm glad when she puts one up.
This has been a game of runs.
But, a little long on the
A
pass.
steal by Felix.
Nice steal. She handles the ball well.
She gives it up.
Brooke wide
DeGennaro
open.
for 3. Drains it.
Bomba.
And we got a timeout called by Ian Downey. It's a very, very early timeout with only a minute 20 played so far in the fourth quarter. But there's something that he may see already defensively, John. He wants to take this opportunity. It's always good to call a timeout after a hoop.
I kind of disagree a little bit.
I like it.
the old school.
I like it.
I mean, everybody does it now after they make a basket and they call it.
I got to say, it's a little atypical that you do it this early in the second half, only a minute and 20 in. But, he wants to straighten something out that maybe they didn't discuss at halftime. Who knows? But you know what, John? I'm hopeful that if Drury can win this game, and we do talk to Coach Downey on the air, well, win or lose, we'll talk to him one way or another. But
right.
I'm definitely going to ask him what's in a coach's head or thought process when that happens, because we're doing it from the broadcast area, not from the coach's
And if I may add, if I'm the Miami Mountain, I'm going to say you can't leave Brooke DeGennaro. When that lady penetrates, you can't leave her by herself.
Right.
She's the one that's going to burn you.
Yeah,
so that's the advantage as far as I'm concerned if I'm the defensive.
Yeah, you've got 4 Blue Devils out there in Zoido, Felix, DeGennaro, and Shook that can throw the threes up, as well as Kayla McGrath.
Well, I'll say this much, because I see enough face guarding. If I'm playing the levels of Drury, I'm face guarding DeGennaro. So, I don't know why they don't do that when you have a predominant player. Just like this number 22 at face guard. She traveled.
Yeah.
Yeah, she traveled.
Reggie's going to call it carry, but
Yeah.
it was a turnover.
Yeah.
30-29 Drury with the basketball. Minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Nothing there.
Triple team. See, she got to be shot right. Well, she'd take that one. There you go.
Shook's shot is going to be short
That's
and
okay.
out of bounds.
She don't normally throw an air ball, so just be shot ready. They're triple teaming somebody. Somebody's got to be open. Here's a set play to try to. Oh yeah, you got 6'1".
There's a steal.
Stolen.
Horan gives it up. Allison Felix is shot for the corner. Bang!
No, that's
Another
Zoido.
boom ball. I'm sorry.
Zoido with a 3. Her 10th point.
Tess Zoido.
We'll try to dribble through and to the right.
Tess, I apologize to Tess. I missed losing the ball out of bounds is Monument. Lauren Kinney lost control.
Yeah, she tried to come up the middle, then go right. How about come up the middle and go left?
Poor Tess made a layup in the first half, and I said it was Katie Booth, and it wasn't, and I got this one wrong.
Here comes a steal by
Powell, and we got double dribble. So luckily, Drury's going to get away with one there.
Well, that's a turnover, so they did get away with it, but she did make a turnover, so Alex was right there trying to defend her, Allison Felix. Nice passing.
Laura Thomas goes up and a little bit short. Everything worked perfectly, John. Everything worked. The passes were perfectly. The dribble, all but the finish. Yeah. Drury's been short on some layups. DeGennaro from the corner. Drains another one.
Boom by 3, her 13th point. And I'm telling you, she shot ready. She caught it and released it. You can't bring it down or bring it to your hip. Take it in your shooting position and get rid of
That's
it.
exactly what Hoosick Valley does with Lexi Mercier, catch and shoot.
Yep. They're in the corner.
Good pressure by the Blue Devils. Here's Brown. Destiny's shot is up and drains.
Boy,
it.
she's been almost unstoppable.
She has been very, very good. Her shot percentage is incredible.
8 plus 3. She's got 11. Allison with a runner.
Halfway down and out.
I guess so. They call around the rim, and she's off 4 on 1.
36-31 Drury. 5 minutes left here, third quarter. Lauren Kinney with the basketball. She's got it to Powell on the baseline. Little short shot is back iron, no good. Rebound by Felix.
And
we
she got a touch foul, yeah. It was.
It's on Maya Cooney. I have her for 2, John. I'm not really sure. As we said, ladies and gentlemen, the
I got it for her second, yeah.
scoreboard is not keeping the. But they are now. This half, they've started keeping the.
Maybe team fouls, but they're not doing player fouls.
No, they're not playing fouls. It's a team foul. Yeah, that's, I believe, the first foul here in the second half then.
You get the bigger games, they better have that. They're all big. I don't know why they're not
Blue
keeping
double
it.
lead.
Zoido,
Test
travel.
goes up. Oh, we got a push foul.
Wow.
It might be on 2-2. It is.
It is
it's
on
about
2-2.
Fiona Horan.
Yeah, her second. Team's second.
So Tess Zoido with 10 points.
Caught 11.
Got the first one. Into the ball game for the Mighty Mountain Spartans is Brianna Lowe, a junior. And Tessa's second shot is a little bit hard.
Onto the floor to number 11, Powell.
Mary Paul all the way to the hoop, goes up. No call, gets her own rebound. And they're going to turn it over.
Well, it was a good no call. They could have called offensive charge or defensive foul, so they let it go.
6-point Drury lead, 37-31 with 4:14 left here in the third. Zoido shut off. And we got to travel on Allison Felix. Yeah, possession looked a little different, that's for sure. So. Halfway through the third quarters, Destiny Brown gets the ball back to one of her guards. Lauren Kinney will bring the ball up, guarded by DeGennaro. There's a screen set. Almost a steal. Destiny Brown with a long shot. No good. It's going to come down to Monument, though.
Kinney.
Shot is no good.
Nothing but air.
Horan's got it to Powell.
They're going to get their fourth opportunity.
Pass after pass after pass. We got a foul here somewhere.
And that looks like DeGennaro, I'm going to guess. I don't know
No,
what
it's
they're.
not.
No.
Two and 24. That's going to be the third on DeGennaro, so that's critical for Drury. And the foul on Monument is
Her first.
Rihanna Lowe.
Devils with the ball and the lead with 6 points. 3:33 in the third quarter.
Nice give and go to Thomas, and she scores!
Ah, there you go.
Laura's first basket of the game. Nice assist by DeGennaro. Here's Powell. She travels. Meredith is getting into the lane, but she's getting shut off right at the hoop.
Yeah.
Drury with the basketball. 3:10 left in the third quarter. Blue Devils have controlled everything but pretty much the first quarter.
Yes.
Just got to watch their passes. Laura gives it up. Zoido is fouled. Good ball movement by Drury.
But the old ball fake.
Haran, yeah,
For the third.
Another one.
You know, the old ball fake. You know, fake it once and, you know, they jump up in the air, and that's her third. She's got to come out for a breather.
Helen Pajeski in the game. Yeah, Haran's going to sit down with 3 fouls.
She, Rick, she's got to be 6'1".
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Here's Zoido. Back to Allison Felix. And they're going to reset.
Well, they got a fresh clock, so. Haley.
Shot is no good. Rebound by Brown. Here comes Destiny Brown. So it's a foot race to the hoop.
Felix beat her, though.
Oh, nice feed, and scoring is Powell.
Powell with a
Nice assist.
nice assist, her
from Brown.
13th point. Felix right back at you. Zoida with a head fake. Blocked by Brown.
And we got a foul on Zoido.
Foul on Zoido. I got it down for her first.
That's all I have.
Brooks really the only one in foul trouble, I believe.
2:18 left here in the third. Drury with a 6-point lead at 39-33. Here's a nice feed. Here's a steal by Laura Thomas. Nice move up and, in and out by Zoido. And I think we're going to have a foul on 33.
Yeah. Over the top, 3-3.
That's Helen Pajeski. I have her for 1.
I have her for second.
I'm going to add 1 then, John. Thank you very much. Into the game is Anna Dix for Tess Zoido here with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Oh, Dix.
Anna, just can't put it off the glass.
She's not going to get an easier shot than that. You know what? That Felix is everywhere. You want to talk about a road runner? She can run.
Yeah, she may not be the top scorer day in and day out, but she adds a lot of value to this team.
She hustles and runs all over, man. What a motor she's got. She can run.
Shot, back iron, no good. Oh, rebound by Brown. In and out, no good. Brown gets her own rebound, goes off. He's going to stay
Dix.
with Monument.
Yeah, it was off of Dick's partial block. Brown gives you hard minutes too, man.
How would you like to have
hard.
Helen Pajeski coming in? You got a 6-footer coming in for a
For
6'1".
6'1".
Yeah.
She could be 5'11",
Yeah.
but we won't argue too much. It's very
Steal by DeGennaro.
Obvious pass, and yeah, Brooke saw it and intercepted it. Oh. Is she going to shoot?
Brooke's going to stop him.
That looked long from the get-go.
Yeah. Here's Brown again.
Alex Fields behind her, though. See,
There's
she
another
stole
steal.
it. Yeah.
There's a foul on Brown.
The frustration foul there.
Yep. Quite a ways away from the basket.
And Destiny Brown, I have it for her second.
A lot of team fouls, John.
Adding up now. And a well-deserved break by
Allison Felix will sit.
yes.
Kayla McGrath is in. I think, is this Kayla's first appearance in the second half, John?
Yes, it is. And I'll tell you what, Allison's only got 4 points, but boy, she gives you a lot of effort and a lot of steals and a lot of things that you might miss. She's going to go wide open. Air ball. Wow.
And it goes out of bounds. One of the few brookies thrown up tonight. 1 minute exactly left in the third. Drury with 39-33 lead.
With just, 1 minute left. And Powell in the corner. Brooke is
Brown.
lucky. Yeah, Brooke's lucky she didn't get her fourth there. If you're over the mountain, they call a lot closer game than
Here's
here.
Powell. Good ball movement by the Spartans here.
But you got to be shot ready. She is.
Brown's shot's going to be short.
Air ball.
And picking it off is Laura Thomas. She gets it to McGrath. 30 seconds left. Coach Downey, I think, wants to get a good shot on this possession. Brooke goes up and scores!
There's the layup by Brooke, her first 2 of the night. She's got 15 unofficially, but
all
all
free
threes.
throws and boom busts, yeah.
Yep.
41-33.
A no-look
And a
pass.
turnover.
Unforced error. Very uncomfortable with any kind of pressure on the press. Very uncomfortable.
Let's see if Drury can get a better shot. They didn't even get a shot off at the end of the second quarter. Let's see if they can get a good shot here at the end of the third.
Kayla, long bomberoo.
McGrath drains a three!
What a boom on three from almost half court.
Wow.
Wow.
That was long.
There's the dagger, Rick.
Well,
that puts them up by 11.
Good for the freshman, John,
Wow.
for understanding clock management at its best. So
Wow.
that was a great quarter for the Blue Devils as they will take a 44-33 lead into the fourth quarter, outscoring the Spartans 17-9, John. 17-9, widening a 3-point lead to an 11-point lead. So.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I can, when we see that such a tall team here by Monument Mountain. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt, they fall apart. They really, you can see that the guard play is probably the weakest part of their team. You know, they're very uncomfortable bringing the ball up with any kind of pressure. They can't wait to get rid of it. It's like a hot potato fry. If you don't want it, you can have it. And I see, maybe, I look at the, you say, I'm saying it to myself. I mean, this is only my opinion. I look at that Spartans team, and I can't believe they're 5-6. Yeah, just, I know every game's different, every opponent's different, and different defenses and things like that. But, I mean, they have the makings of a strong team.
So Drury is going to go with Anna Dix, Laura Thomas, Kayla McGrath, Brooke DeGennaro, and Haley Shook to start the fourth quarter with still needing a couple minutes to catch their breath and get a drink. Would be starters Tess Doidel and Allison Felix.
Yeah, Brooke DeGennaro and Haley Shook, they log a lot of minutes. And they're seniors, and, so you rely on that.
Monument with the basketball. Good pressure here by the Blue Devils.
They're looking for the... Oh, nice move.
Short shot is no good.
By Kinney.
And the rebound's going to go off, I think, Anna Dix's foot maybe.
Yeah, it was shin, foot, something. And...
Steal by DeGennaro.
She does it every time. It's the same thing.
A lot of steals.
Yeah, a ton of them. Haley left alone again.
Shot, no good. Rebound's going to come down to Maya Cooney. And she gets the ball to Lauren Kinney. It's either Kinney or Powell to handle that ball.
See how I just said it?
Look to get rid of the ball.
Their guard play is just, they're so anxious to get rid of the ball. They're so uncomfortable with the ball. If you're a guard, you got to get comfortable. Just relax. You got space. Wait for your team to come up.
One minute played here so far. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. McGrath with a floater. Oh, goes in and out. Deanna Dix with the rebound. It's blocked. And it's going to stay with Drury. No, it's going to be off Dix. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Pressure again. See how they handle it. They're going to outlet to the corner, which is what you don't want to do. And see how she just heaved it? I mean, Horan just heaved it to nowhere.
Brooks going to launch a three. It's going to be long.
Horan again.
I think they got to work. They got to work on some little.
Coach called timeout.
Good pressure by Drury.
They have no outlet. Everybody's standing around. Go ahead.
I just don't want to see Drury live and die by that three right now, John. They've come this far. They've played such a well-balanced game.
See how fast she got rid of it too?
Yeah, here's Paul.
Yeah.
Here's Horan. Turnaround pop is going to be short, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
So they're struggling offensively right now.
Oh, yeah, they have no flow. No flow.
It's not Drury. Drury's got better, crisper passing, but they're just not getting an inside look.
It's just.
So I'd like to do with me, John. I would do a little clock management here. I know there's only 6.5 left, a minute and a half played, but
good luck with that. I agree 100%.
If you play,
it's a nice shot, or you got to lay up, you got a free open look by the person you want to shoot it, but you don't want to get rid of the shots in 7-8 seconds.
Brooke goes up with the right hand and drains it.
Wow, she pushed it up too. It's one of the not one of her most pretty shots she's taken ever, but she drained it.
Shot from the free throw line is good.
Yeah, number 23, Kinney, with a deuce.
Kinney with her 6th point of the night.
Oh, Haley
all the way lays it in.
There you go,
Haley Shook. That's her first points of the game.
Into the book with 2.
48-35.
She went backwards. I don't know why.
Oh, and one. Nice. Meredith Powell saw the lane, the baseline open. She took it and got fouled.
Her 15th point, and she's one of the few girls that.
I've only got Meredith Powell for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points, John.
Yeah, I might have missed a. Unless it was, I might have given it to 31, maybe Brown. I think I've been giving Brown the 31. That's what I've been doing probably.
And no good. Here's
22.
Haran with the putback. So there's 4 quick points, John.
Yes.
That's Fiona Haran's first basket in the second half. Zoido goes up and a reverse layup off the glass.
A reverse layup.
How beautiful was that done?
Oh, yes. 13 points unofficially.
Tess Zoido having a great game.
She threw it into traffic.
Kayla McGrath puts the ball up and in.
And there you go, McGrath.
And we got timeout by Monument. 5:02 left. And Drury has opened up a 13-point lead at 52 to 39. While we have this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, John, we could talk a little bit about what's going on in girls basketball in Western Mass. And right now in Division III, not a lot has changed, and we don't expect a lot to change. I really do believe the 3 best teams, in no particular order, are the Hoosick Valley Hurricanes, the Greenfield Green Wave, and the Warriors of Wacona Regional. Hoosick Valley at 9-1, ranked second overall on Mass Live.
Who does?
Hoosick Valley
Really?
is ranked number 2 in all 4 divisions on Mass Live, behind I think it might be Central. Greenfield at 13-1. They just don't have the same aggressive schedule that Hoosick plays. Both the Berkshire County schedule.
Right.
You've got the tough teams coming up here for the holiday tournament at Hoosick every year.
Yep.
They go to Foxborough and play D1 teams. They got Medfield coming here tonight to play Hoosick Valley. So Hoosick Valley at 9-1 would be number 1. Greenfield at 13-1 would be number 2. Wacona Warriors at 10-2 would be number 3. Then South Hadley and Maher, who got knocked off today. So this could move Drury up, John, who knocked off Hampshire last week. So the Blue Devils, as you said, John, becoming very competitive.
Well, they're
Division
efficient.
3.
I look at this team, I see one team that's going in the right direction. Obviously, it's Drury, and I'm really glad to see how well they're playing. And I see a team like the Mountain, and you wonder why they're 5 and 6. I can see why now. It's just any kind of pressure, they crumble.
Here's Mary Powell. Into the corner to Destiny Brown. She's going to launch a long bomb and drain it.
Wow.
She takes it on the side of her shoulder, John, and just launches it. And she has been excellent tonight.
Here comes Brooke all by herself. Air ball.
They got to get better shots, John.
That was too quick, Rick.
Yeah.
Way too quick.
They got to eat some clock up.
Yep.
All the way to the hoop.
A number 11.
Shot no good is Powell. Brooke, she's going to use that right hand again. This time lays it up and in. $19 unofficial points for the senior tri-captain, Brooke DeGennaro.
No, she's at her average already with 4 minutes to go in the game.
Felix is out there. Zoido is now out there. Laura Thomas on the bench. And we got a foul on the steal by Allison Felix.
Yeah, Kenny with the hard foul there. Pretty hard foul. Her second. And Allison going to go to the line, her reward for going hard to the hoop. And misses the first one.
Felix's second shot is
nice.
good.
And it goes.
That's her 5th point of the night. The afternoon, I should say here. Almost 4 minutes played and 4 minutes left.
Number 11, Powell, is probably their best press break.
There's a steal.
That was just a bad pass.
Zoido's got it on the floor.
Nice hustle by Zoido. Yeah.
Don't know about the possession arrow.
That's
it's going to go to Drury. Great hustle by Zoido there. Destiny Brown back in the ball game. Destiny Brown with 12 points so far for her team. Under 4 minutes left in the ball game. DeGennaro, that wasn't her ball, but she intercepted it, and we got a carry. I think the ball was intended to bounce past the Anna Dixon. Brooke was cut through the lane, and it just came to her.
Yeah, yeah. She has basketball savvy. She's been around it a long time, and she plays heads up.
She pretty much plays year-round. There's an interception by Zoido. There's a steal by Haran. Or, I'm sorry, by Cooney.
Cooney, yeah. Powell
Goes up. She can't get it to go, but she's fouled.
Very, very direct to the rim.
That time, John, she got rid of the ball where she drew contact, where before she was just going into a pile.
All right, she's going to the line. She's 0 for 1 so far. I have her for.
Still a 13-point Drury lead. Meredith Powell drains the first one. That's her first free throw that she made. I have her unofficially for 11 points. Allison Felix will take a breather as Haley Shook comes back in. So it's Shook and Dix and Zoidal and McGrath and DeGennaro for Drury. Second one is also good.
Who was that foul on?
Powell. Oh, I don't know who the foul's on, John.
Okay.
Here's McGrath.
Dribbling through traffic, and a nice pass to Dix.
She's got rid of I think she shot the ball just a little too quickly.
But Haran, anxious to get rid of the ball.
Shot is blocked.
Again, too quick with the shot.
Shot is blocked, yeah.
I mean, clock is your friend right now, 3:22. And if you're going to go deep into a tournament, you got to play a little bit of clock management when you got a lead like this. You don't bring it down to the last 3 seconds and force one, but you got to have better management than that.
Brooke carries the basketball when she went from her left to her right hand or vice versa.
She's done it twice now within about a minute and a half.
You're right about Meredith Powell. That young lady can handle the basketball.
Yeah,
right hand, left hand.
She's got to be your number one. Clear out and let her bring it up.
Yeah.
We got a foul. That's DeGennaro's.
Probably her third or
her fourth. Her fourth.
So the starter's back in as Kayla McGrath takes a seat. You know another thing I like about Kayla McGrath is her poise as a freshman and her ball handling, John. The shot is a little bit short by Haran. They need to slow it down. See, they're trying to run. Shook up and in and count it.
Yep.
But who am I, John?
Well, I don't know anything either.
They want to push the ball and play their style. They should be able to do that.
Well, it works today, and they're very comfortable, and certainly it's gone. And they deserve everything they got today because they've played well, they've hustled well, they've stolen balls, they've done everything right today. And Shook.
And we got a tie-up. There's Felix again.
Yeah, well, she's everywhere the ball is. Like I say, her motor runs. She's in top gear all the time. She's never in low speed, that's for sure. Very much a big hustler.
2:56 left in the ball game. Drew still with that full court pressure.
And see how they double trap it. They got it to 11.
All the while the clock is running too, John.
Right, well, that's a pass. Kenny a pass to nowhere. No, so it was a design play.
Just walk it up, Brooke.
Well, wide open is
Laura
Thomas.
Shot a little bit hard off the glass, but she goes, good shot. A good look by Shook. Here's Brown. I think she travels.
Yeah, I mean, turnover heaven.
57-44 with 2:24 left. Drury still in command.
Here's the difference, the poiseness and looking at the right pass, and they just got it all over Monument Mountain, that's for sure. Very poised, know what they're doing, relaxed.
And she's carrying it again. And they're watching all the time because I think the coaching staff at Monument, they're yelling carry every time Brooke touches the basketball. They've called it like
3 times in 2 minutes.
Yep.
Roughly.
Ball's on the floor, tied up.
Look at Powell putting her hands behind her back for the jump ball. That's heads up. I think it's Drew's ball, though. It is. Well, right now it's 13 with 2 minutes to go. It's pretty much, yeah, I'd say put it away right now.
57-44 Drury with 2:05 left. We will be right back after this timeout. Okay, the last 2:05 left here at Hoosick Valley. Coaches versus Cancer. Game number 3. The Drury Blue Devils leading the Spartans of Monument Mountain 57-44 here. Drury basketball. I'm assuming coach has said clock management and good shots.
Got to burn some, yeah.
16 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for Drury here.
And a steal by Myman. Yeah, off Kinney.
Still Drury basketball with 7 left on the shot, but they took some time off, John. It's kind of a bend don't break football.
Yeah, but
analogy.
it's a blessing almost in disguise.
Zoto's fouled. She's fouled by Haran, and that's got to be at least her 4th, John.
That's a tough foul right there.
Yeah,
she almost traveled.
too,
I think she traveled. So, but who am I? She's going to the line.
1-1 for Tessa.
I'm glad they called it a foul. Might have been just a trip, but we didn't have a good view of.
Tessa's shot is good.
She's 2 for 3 today on her free throws. Looks like they're starting to empty the bench. Some younger players coming in I don't think have played before. I know 30 hasn't.
Yeah, Destiny Brown out, and also out is Maya Cooney, 2 starters. Yeah, you got a couple of youngsters coming in. Tessa's second shot is swish.
And she banged that home too. So maybe you'll see the same thing with Drury, but they're still pressing at 138.
If that's what keeps your team,
well, I think I think he's getting ready for his run, and that's why he's doing it.
We got a foul as DeGenero does get the ball successfully to Laura Thomas. It's going to be on number 30, just in the ball game. And I don't have a number for number 30, John. I'm sorry.
And DeGenero went down hard.
Not just as number 30.
Was that 30 for?
Yeah. She's not in the program, and I don't have her on my roster.
Well, probably into a shooting situation too. So she's on the sideline. So if they designate her for a injury where she can't come back in, then somebody else takes the shot. But then I believe that she can't come back. I'm not sure how that works. So it looks like McGrath's going to take the shot. And that would be Kayla McGrath.
All right, so Kayla's in the game for Brooke DeGenero, who's injured on the sideline.
No. So Kayla has not been to the foul line at all tonight. She has 10.
Looks like Brooke might have rolled an ankle or something. So Coach Ron Wojcik of the Hoosick Valley Hurricanes.
Knee, ankle, we don't know.
Yeah.
Because if she went down, I couldn't even see her.
McGrath's shot is
Makes
good.
the first one. Her 11th point of the night, unofficially.
Yep, that's what I have too, John. Maybe I'll look at Coach Downey's book when we're all said and done. We're out of here. Second one, swish.
Yeah. So, still pressing.
And
Number
Powell's
11,
shot off the
Powell.
glass.
Yeah.
Mary Powell. 14 points for Powell. 1:12 left in the ball game. 61-46 for 15-point Drury lead.
Yeah, I don't see the purpose of pressing at 15 either way, but and it's out of bounds and Myman's ball.
Well, it's going to be with Brooke on the sideline, John. It's and a full court pressure. It's not going to be as easy to get the ball in play because really the only one that can handle the ball. You might want to try to get the ball to Felix too.
Felix
Haran's
handles it
shot
well.
is no good. Picked off by Tess Zoido.
There you go.
Yeah, get it to
you
a guard.
Called it. She can handle the ball. She can handle it very well, actually. And she gives the Harvard Globetrotter deal.
We got timeout called by Ian Donnie. Great timeout by the coach as he saw his junior guard struggling. 58.3 left on the clock. 15-point Drury lead. Drury took command, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely in the third quarter. Had a great second quarter, too. Trailed 16-11 at the end of one. Took a 27-24 lead into the second half and then really dominated, leading by 11 at 44-33 after three.
Mm-hmm.
And opened it up now another 4 points up to 15 at 61-46. So if Drury can hold on, this will be their first victory this year over a Northern Division squad. They'll split with Monument, losing at home, winning here at Coaches versus Cancer. And played the North very respectable this year, John. Take away the Hoosick Valley game, where there's kind of the no shame thing.
Right.
In losing the Hoosick Valley Hurricanes.
Absolutely.
When you're ranked number 2 of all girls basketball teams in Western Mass in 4 divisions, that says something. So finishing out the last minute for Drury will be Allison Felix, Tess Zoido, Laura Thomas, Haley Shook, and Kayla.
Hey, we got the home run ball.
Shot up and in, count it! Haley Shook will go to the line. We're trying to make a 3-point play.
Well, Haley's got 6 unofficially, and she's going to the line for her 7th point.
Yeah, all in the second half.
Yeah. Shut out in the first half, but
this is, I would call this Ian Downey / Drury Girls basketball at its best. Haley shot a little bit strong.
And by number 30, fresh in the game, no name we have for her. The stifling zone defense. Hold a horrendous to 14 points so far in this game. And we're going to get a foul on 30.
That's her second one. So she's making her presence known. She's
2 fouls, 1 rebound.
She's getting into the action, John, for sure.
And she's going to be shooting 1-on-1. And that'll be Allison Felix, who actually shoots the ball fairly well. She's 1 for 2 today. And in the years past, she's always been very good at the line.
Yeah, 5 points for Allison.
Going for her 6th.
Only 1 in the second half.
And, off the back iron. Now she got another shot. Maybe she can make this one.
So if Drury can hold on here, and it looks like they will be.
They're going to hold on.
It's going to be Mount Greylock in game 1, Lee in game 2, and Drury in game 3. Mm-hmm. Well, you're going to have a Berkshire County winner anyway, no matter what here in this one, but not in the next 2.
Right.
Or next 3.
And Haran.
She gives it up.
Kenny double. Look at that tenacious defense. They're not giving them anything. Number 30.
Shot. Oh, swish.
She got a 3. Where's she been all the game?
Well, we're going to put her down.
A rebound, a 3.
Shot up, no good.
Almost her 3rd foul.
And it's going to stay with Troy.
They let that one go.
So it's just the final score now at 13.4 left, 64-49.
Oh, nice. Easy.
Zoido off the glass and in.
And Zoido with another 2. So that should about do it.
Oh, number 30 is Abby Wade. One of the fans from Monument just let us know. Shot is up and no good. Rebound is by Laura Thomas, but the ball game is over. Was that Tess Zoido on the last basket,
Yes,
John?
it was.
And the final score here in the 3rd game at Hoosick Valley High School, Coaches versus Cancer Day. The Drury Blue Devils, 66. And the Spartans of Monument Mountain, 49, avenging an earlier season loss at the Bucky Bullet Gym. Don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back to recap and give you the final scoring. Okay, everybody, we are down on the floor here at Hoosick Valley with the victorious Lady Blue Devils of Drury. And John and I have with us a couple of juniors, Tess Zoido and Allison Felix. And first of all, Tess, congratulations, guys. You guys have been playing great basketball. I'm not 100% sure this might be your 4th straight win. You guys have responded incredibly after that Hoosick game and came out and had a great game against Hampshire and then Brattleboro and then Lennox and Nahir. You got to be feeling really good about where you are right now.
We are feeling really good. You know, after our Hoosick game, we knew what we were capable of, and that game just wasn't our best. So then after that, we just really worked hard in practice, and it shows. We've been playing really well in our games.
Yeah. Well, you're not here because you scored 17 and probably the high scorer. Actually, well, Brooke maybe had 19, but nevertheless, what balanced scoring. But it was everything you try to do, Tess, out there. You found a way to get it done today, especially controlling down low.
Yeah, that girl, number 22, is very tall, so I just tried my best to stay straight and not to foul her. Yeah,
you kind of kept her under control. I know she dominated up at Drury, but Allison, this has got to feel real good. You got to win under your belt against a Northern team, and I know you guys knew you could do it.
Yeah, we knew it after playing the beginning of the season with all the Northern Division teams. We found ourselves pushing as hard as we could, and coming into these last 4 straight wins, we saw what we were capable of, and we really dug down deep.
And you guys play such, I call it Lady Blue Devil basketball. When you share the basketball, you're always looking for the cutter, the open person, and you know, what John and I say about you two especially, you know what kind of ball players you are because you spend as much time getting up off the floor as being on your feet. And that means you're scrappy for basketballs.
Yeah, that's what our team has so many different aspects, so when we put it all together, it just creates a win like this.
John, anything for the girls?
Well, what I was going to just say was, I kept saying about you, your motor always runs, you're always going hard, which is a very appreciative of any coach or any fan that watches this game, when you hustle as much as you do and you contribute in so many ways. So a great game. And Tess, your balance today in shooting, the three, inside, and playing tough defense, like your counterpart here, both play defense all the time. But your all-around game, this is the best game I've seen you play. You're very much in control.
Thank you. Yeah, I usually don't shoot threes, so tonight I just was open, so I shot it and I made it. So I guess I got in a groove.
Great. Got one last thing. You stay shot ready, and when you're shot ready and you're open, I think you should be taking more shots. Okay. Great job.
Well, girls, congratulations. Good luck down the road. I know you're into the part of your schedule where you were really strong last year in the South, and we're really looking forward to following you the rest of the season. Tess Soito, Allison Felix, thank you, girls, very much. The scoring, ladies and gentlemen, for Monument, their big three led the way. Mary Powell and Fiona Horan with 14, Destiny Brown with 12. And for the Blue Devils, Brooke DeGennaro finished with 19, Tess Soito with 17. Also in double figures is freshman Kayla McGrath with 12. 6 apiece for Haley Shook and Allison Felix, and 2 apiece for Laura Thomas, Mackenzie Dober, and Anna Dixon. John, Coach Ian Downey's got to feel real good at what's happening with his team right now.
This was the most complete game that I've seen them play all year. So as we say about the boys' games, the Devils, the girl Devils are now following suit here. They're starting to play really good team basketball at the right time, putting it together. You said earlier on, they found their way. They got their substitutions that they want to go. They know who's playing guard, who's coming in on underneath. Now they're doing their press, which really was very big today. That press defense really gave them a lot of trouble. So they're really much going guns forward now.
Big win, ladies and gentlemen, for the Lady Blue Devils. The final score again, Drury 66 and Monument Mountain 49. For Jordan Hurlbut and John Bird, I'm Rick Boer saying thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you again soon.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.